So the very first cornerstone of the guiding principles. Now, this is why I talk about guiding principles, because a lot of people go into promotion first. They think, okay, let's go on Facebook. Let's go on Twitter. Let's just broadcast that I've got this. I'm good at that. I can fade. I can do this. But they have not got the cornerstone. What marketing does for you is create awareness. Yeah. Does marketing book you business?
Some. If you market it properly.
Actually, marketing does. You're right. Marketing does not book you business. It does not. It creates awareness of your business. It creates awareness of what you do. And guess what people do nowadays, especially nowadays? They check out your social media, they go on your website. That's right. Yeah. Oh, is it a foundation I like? Do I like what they're talking about? Is their vision in line with my vision? Am I feeling comfortable with you before they then commit? But that's not it. So they'll check you out. Then they think, do I like this person? Do I trust this person? Are they credible?
It's how you sell yourself for them.
Indeed. So there we go.
Presentable and that's in line with them. They'll go with you. If they don't like you,
they'll go somewhere else. But that's the thing. They check out the foundation. What it is that people have to realize you have to create a solid foundation first. Because if the foundation, if you don't have your guiding principles, it becomes rocky. It becomes very rocky and it's unstable. And if you want to then cultivate a relationship or a financial relationship with someone, or let's say for instance a company, or if it's a client, and this system is for clients, it's for big companies, if you want to work with companies, if you want to create your own brand, this system is a relationship system, okay? So what I've created here with these guiding principles is about building relationships. We all know that I'm not going to marry somebody if I don't know them. If I just met them and I'm like, I've just met you, right? Hi, I've just met you. Let's get married. It's not going to happen, is it? No. No. You're going to check me out. You're going to check me out. You're going to date me. We're going to work it out. My wife's over there, so don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. You're going to check things out. You're going to check the foundation. Is it stable? Are there principles in line with my principles? Do we have the same sort of vision? Do we think the same? All these things are going to happen in your head before you're going to go, do, and then you start going down the aisle and spend all that money and divorcing and all that jazz and screaming at each other and all that stuff. Yeah. Sorry, Chris. I ain't gonna go there. You should look at me that way. Stop it. Yeah. But honestly, we have to make sure that we have our foundations right. So, trust and credibility is built over what? Time. And we make appropriate sales offers based upon the trust we've built. So there's two T's there. So time and trust. So we make sales offers that are based upon that. So let's put it this way. If you're going in a relationship, I've asked someone out for a date. I'm only going to expect a date with dinner and that's all, really and truly. You know, you want to possibly marry that person. I'm just going to say, let's keep it clean. It's a family show. All right? Okay. You want a long-term relationship with that person, right? You then obviously have a little bit of trust. Go to dinner first or go for a coffee. And then you make a sales offer. This has been great. Let's do something else together. And then let's go on holiday together. And let's build, so you build in trust. Then you go, right, let's get married. Big. It's a big commitment. And that's what you want to start doing. You want to have that in mind. But you hopefully have to build those foundations. So I've worked out likability is a really important factor. Standard credibility. If your email address says bigbuttbooty@hotmail.com, what's your credibility going to be like? Zero. Unless you like big hot booties at hotmail.com.
You need to leave your email short as possible.
I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. So people are going to check your foundation. Yeah. Are you credible? Do you know, can I work with you? Can I spend money with you? Can I use you as a brand ambassador? Can I take you to this part of the world? Are you going to mouth off? Are you going to scream at people? Are you bad-tempered? So they're just sussing you out. They don't go in and say, you know what? You're my ambassador. I'm going to take you. I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to spend all this money with you. It doesn't happen that way. That trust is built over time. Do you understand? okay? So we have to start developing relationships, which is great for your clients, because the same thing for our clients. We build trust and relationships. They trust us, then we say, let's go purple. If you met someone straight away and said, let's go purple, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But that trust, that credibility is built over time. Exactly the same way when you build it with big companies or when you're working with fashion stylists, you just say, listen, let's go down this route. Let's continue to build the trust, the credibility, look at what I'm doing, see what's going on, and that's built over time. The main thing, guys, that you need to be is seen as the what? And I've realized that very early on. And we're going to talk about how you are seen as the expert, how you build that trust and credibility. One of the quickest ways of doing that is this stuff, awards. It's the quickest way of somebody saying, this is a serious guy. He's fended off, he's beaten other people, but it's not the only way. Trust me, there are a lot of people who are very successful in their careers in hair or hair professionals and have not won awards. But it is one of the quickest ways of building trust and credibility. Okay, so that's my hot tip. So I need to move quicker. Right, so awards. That's what I did very early in my career. I realized do them and win and just get your name out and get it out quickly. So personal brand. This is another cornerstone. Why do I say create a personal brand? I love this bit because it really basically means that you create how you've shown up in the world. How do you do what you do? How do you show up? Okay, what are you known for? Yeah, why do you do what you do? And I call it almost like who and do what statement. And that's what you have to create. Who you are and what you do. Because once you're clear on that, it's very easy to move on to the other things that you do. Now, this year, I've decided to go into career coaching. That's what I do. That's what I want to do now. I want to help as many people. I used to really love doing stuff for myself. I like doing the shows and stuff. I realized that a lot of people want to do this stuff. So why am I keeping this to myself? Why am I keeping all this to myself? This is why I've created this thing.
Have you heard of JT Fox?
JT Fox. Is he a bear?
He is the number one wealth coach in America.
Is he really?
I went to his seminar in the Marriott.
All right, I should be there then.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Actually amazing. But again, makes a hell of a lot of money, constantly works non-stop, doesn't even check his bank account, just works and works and works. Went to his bank account, his accountant, and his accountant said, you want to celebrate you're a multi-millionaire.
Wow. That's a good guy. I'm going to check this guy out. What's his name?
Have a look at him. He's actually my profile picture at the moment.
All right, that's the guy.
I sort of dropped it in there just before I got around to this. I was going to talk to you after about it.
All right, okay, cool. We'll talk about it afterwards. So personal brand is a big thing. All right, so here's my personal. So I've worked out my tagline, and there's a system that I work. So you have to obviously get to this point to get to the tagline. But my tagline is, I'm the short guy that helps you think big. Boom, boom. Penny drops. Is that okay, guys?
Yeah, okay.
Cheesy?
Yeah, it is a bit. Cheese sells.
Yeah, cheese sells, man. You guys, you know you watch Flipping Celebrity Big Brother. It's Cheese F. It's Cheese O. You know what I mean?
Hashtag, there, like, hashtag. Yeah.
Hashtag.
Hashtag, there, tagline.
Well, the hashtag tagline, yeah, that's it. I'm the short guy that helps you think big. There you go. Right. So once it works, and this is the guiding principles, what is your engagement policy? How do I work with you? Okay, have you thought about that? Let's say, for instance, you're working with, I'm going to do it as a level that we all know. We all got star clients. We've got clients that we love, haven't we? Yeah, we have star clients. And when you work with clients that you love working with, the experience is very enjoyable, the conversation is great, and you find that you work better, your work is much better, they trust you, they tip you, they pat you on the back, says, oh, Christmas, they give you stuff. One of my clients, a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, paid for me and the family to go to Bali. I cut his hair for him. Yes, yes, that's a star client. We want star clients, but we also have to know how we engage. How do they engage with us? If, for instance, when you're getting booked, you don't have standard credibility builders, like, let's say, a booking form. How do I engage with you? Do you have a website? How would I work with you? Is there a policy? Is it just turn up and give you cash in hand? How does it work? Standard credibility builders. These are guiding principles of your profile and your career. Okay? And that's what I realized, that if you don't have a policy of working with you, if there's a red rope that says, you know what, I know you've got a checkbook or you've got a bank account and a heartbeat, actually, do I need your money? No, because you're not the kind of person I would like to work with. Not being funny, sometimes you have to make those horrible decisions because you can't please everybody, or you kiss your what goodbye.
Donkey.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really honestly about understanding, well, your policy, how do they engage with you? Okay? Have that in place. Understand that, listen, I will not tolerate people not paying me. I will not tolerate you calling me at 7 o'clock in the morning asking for a haircut. Or I will not tolerate not being paid when I'm halfway around the world because I haven't got a booking form that says, right, so here's why I say this. I remember doing a gig. I was in Copenhagen. I did a show in Copenhagen. And it changed the way I thought about this. This is the reason why this is one of my cornerstones. So they agreed to, and I did spend a lot of money on subsistence. And you know what subsistence are, you know, food and stuff and drink and just surviving out there in Copenhagen. Okay? And when it comes to what billing now, the people said, you know what, I'm not paying that. I was like, what do you mean? If I could be at home, I would eat a certain way. Why do you mean you're not going to pay me for my subsistence? They says, well, we're not paying it. We didn't agree it. So I'm like, oh my days, that's going to change. So now, if you want to engage with me, you know exactly what we're going to work with and what you're going to get from me, and there is an engagement policy, how you want to work with me. Okay? Because honestly, people respect professionals when they know what's going to happen next. If that door, if it's rocky, you can't work in that long term, can you?
Is this kind of like the small print?
It's not the small print because you're not trying to do anybody wrong. You're trying to say, okay, if I'm going to do this for you, you're going to get this. You expect this.
Standard procedure.
A kind of a standard procedure, how I engage with you. Right? So this is the time I work till, this is the time I work till. It's a bit like that. Yeah. But some people don't have that in place. Some people just said, all right, here's my mobile number. Call me when you like. No. Book appointment. Right, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd like to book appointment. No. Let's just work with how to be star clients. Right. So again, this is a foundation, one of the pentagons. Identify your market, understand your client needs, and demo the FIPS. What are FIPS? The FIPS are the financial, emotional, physical, and spiritual benefits of working with you. Okay? Your FIPS. Your financial benefits of working with you. Yeah. So when I cut your hair, Chris, or when I do your show, I'm going to make sure you're going to get this much attention to your show. The emotional benefits. The emotion is that I'm happy because I've worked with Chris, who is an expert. And the physical benefits, I sleep better because I know Chris is going to do that job amazingly well for me. I'm good, right? And the spiritual benefits is that I'm calm. I'm peaceful. Do you understand? So
Humble.
Humble, yeah. Call it what you will, yeah. But these, what are the results you provide?
There we go.
The only way, yes, indeed. The only way that you have, if you know, what's your big trumpet? What's your big, if you identify your target audience, let's say for instance, my target audience are, I want to work with specifically green goblins. Okay, and I'm just hypothetically speaking, like the story about the ass, I mean the cow, I mean the donkey, right? Green goblins is my target audience, but green goblins have a problem getting into clubs. Okay, so what my amazing thing is, I've got the top result that I can give that green goblin is a jacket that I've made, and that gets you into a club. That's a top result that I provide for green goblins.
It's a VIP pass.
It's a VIP pass. But my target audience, I know exactly what my target audience is. So I'm able to do all my marketing to green goblins. And green goblins know that, oh my days, this guy gets me into clubs because I look hideous. But he then looks after me. So they know that this guy is dedicated to me. Do you understand? Yeah. The Green Goblin. Weird. I'm sorry, my analogies are so off. It doesn't matter. But you get the drift. So what is it? You need to understand your clients. What is the big results that you provide for your clients? Asking question out to you guys. What is the number one result that you can hang your hat on and say, Joseph, this is what I provide? Do you have one thing that you can say, I'm it? I'll come to you. People come to you and say, you are the one.
Quality.
Quality. Fabulous. Anyone else?
Chat.
Chat.
How you speak to your clients and how you make them feel. How.
What's the top result? Is that the top result you give your clients? Chat. That you're known for the chat. Well, maybe if that's what you're known for, and you want to be. Bear in mind, your personal brand is how you show up in the world, how you stand out. What's your target market, and understanding what the benefit of what you do. What is it that Sean does that he's known for? Yeah. So think about it again. Take some time on that one. Yes.
Quality work in the home maintenance program. That's whatever I do.
Okay, good stuff.
Consistency.
Okay, he took that one. Yeah. Consistency.
Sense of consistency, knowing that if someone comes sits in my chair, that the quality will be the same every single time. That even if I'm having an off day, it doesn't matter, because when they leave, the result will always be the same. And that's not what you can say with a lot of other people's.
Fantastic.
Some people.
What goes with that is reputation as well.
Exactly. So you're able to say, this is what the result you get. So on your website, you would say, I'm the man that provides consistency.
Well, the man that provides consistency, quality, and everything else.
I've worked with him, it's true.
There you go. There you go. So this is what I'm trying to do, guys. You understand what I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to focus your mind to find out who your target audience is, who you want to serve, who you show up for each day, and what you provide for them is going to be something that they are going to say, you provide these results for. Financial, emotional, physical, and spiritual benefits, working with you. All right, let's move on to the next one. So identifying your target market is very important, and you need to understand your client's needs. And once you understand that Green Goblins need jackets, you provide amazing jackets for Green Goblins to go clubbing. Because otherwise, take it off, it looks hideous, so you ain't getting in. All right, so there we go. Weird. Okay, so the next cornerstone is a sales offer. Every business that is productive, that makes money, and even you, has to offer something. If we do not sell, we do not eat.
We sell our services.
Everybody has to do it. You have to get comfortable with selling. If you don't sell your services, what happens? You've got pretty much nothing. You've got a dog.
You constantly have to sell yourself.
You've got to push yourself.
Because we're not the only ones out there.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Most definitely. So sales offer is really important. Now, how I look at this as how I look at this. So my job, and I looked at it slightly differently, and I say this way. Our job is also to sell. We have to sell, okay? Any business in any environment makes a profit providing a service that they sell. And we do that. That's what we do. The people who do it better gets more money for it. Okay, simple as. So the better you're doing, the better you know your target audience, the better you have a engagement policy, the better you have a personal brand, your trust and credibility is you charge more for what you do because it's your foundation. So education, why do I put education on sales offer? Why do you think I put that there? Guys.
Because when you're looking after clients, you're educating them on how to maintain their style. You're the professional.
You're helping them out, you educate them to look after themselves properly because you're the guru of the hair, so they want your help.
Right, yeah, exactly. No answer's wrong there. I believe that our position is to educate rather than to sell. Because not everyone is willing to buy when we're ready to sell. Our position is to, I feel our position is to position ourselves. Our thing is to position ourselves. Do you understand? Am I sounding correct right there? Our job, there it is. Our job is to position ourselves as the experts and then providing products and services that are staged, that helps us move them along the trust. Helps the client move. So a low barrier of entry and you're moving these people up. Okay? It doesn't have to also work with personal one-to-one clients. It could be your career off the chair. And this is what I'm talking about now. Okay? So if you're let's say, meeting a magazine, for instance, and they want to check you out, what you're all about, because when you build your profile, things happen to you. There are lots of people attracted to you. And having this, saying, okay, at the end of me doing a show, I've got something to offer. I've got something to sell. Because I did that many, many years. I just did a show and walked off and got nothing from it. Except I'm thinking, if I'm struggling financially, why am I doing this show?
Sometimes I think if you're going to do a show, your credibility could help you by doing a show. Just the 1 or 2 times free at a show, you can go up on the stage, show them your work. Mm-hmm. That shows you've got some credibility. Mm-hmm.
Okay, after that show, what happens? How do I work with you after that?
Well, it's either by email or by seeing my work.
This is what I'm trying to put into place. Yeah. This is what I'm trying to put into place. You do what you do, which is fine. Yeah. But if I don't know how to engage with you, if I don't know what you stand for, if I don't know, how do I work with you? What's the policy? How do I move this on? This is a relationship. There's no point sell, and then, well, I've got no. There's no point give, and nothing to buy from you. You get my drift? Yeah. There's no offer there. That's what I'm saying. You have to have a sell offer. Yeah. How do I work with you? All right, so you're great at doing that show. I might want to book with you. Have you got a business card? Yeah. Can I get? No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Standard credibility builders. Have those in place. Okay? It sounds simple, but a lot of people don't do it. They think, I'll go on Instagram and get lots of followers and likes and buy them and migraine skank. They don't think. They just think, okay, let's do this. I'm a barber, 6 seconds, let's cut hair. Or I want this. But they don't realize you need to have a strong platform before moving on. Because people want to work with people who are balanced or stable, they can work and build a relationship with. Once you build a relationship, trust me, financially, the money comes in. And I've seen it in my career. I'm teaching you what's happened in my life. Okay? So, next one. Let's move to the next one. So this is a scatter of everything I've just spoke about. I just thought, let's put it all in there. So our strategies are trust, credibility, personal brand, engagement policy, target audience, know your target audience, and have a sales offer. Okay? You do not do something and just walk away and it's all lovely, lovely hunky-dory. Because we then have profiles that don't make money. We then get frustrated when we get to, guys, I'm saying this because this happens to me. What I'm doing is hopefully learning, I'm trying to shorten your learning curve. Do you understand? Because it's painful. You know?
A lot of information.
Sorry?
A lot of information.
A lot of information, sorry. There's 5 levels of it. Yeah. So let's go. 4 now, because we're going to go into the next one. Take a photo, and I'm going to move on to the next one.